Hi, my name is saqibDDSAtrritionSalary, and today I will be discussing DDS analytics while highlighting the model used to predict employee attrition slash turnover and salary. The main goals of this study would be to identify the most important factors that lead to turnover, which is a form of attrition, and identifying the most important factors that affect the salary as well. A few notes on the data. The data contains 300 observations, a few of them 7 categorical features, 9 ordinal, and 13 were continuous features, which would be very interesting as we process our analysis. The data is somewhat unbalanced because only 17% of employees had turnovers, and there are 57% men versus 43% women, so it was not 100% proportionate. And just some basic exploratory data analysis. Majority of employees, they traveled rarely for business, 71%, 76% married, and working in overtime mode, 75% was also very interesting. The majority of employees, they did have college education, about 70%. 64% were satisfied with their jobs, and a good work-life balance was about 69%. Stock option, having low knowledge in stock option, was 82%. And also very important, 44% of employees were not satisfied in their relationship versus 56% that were satisfied, as you can see in the graphs to the right. Some continuous features did have skewed distribution, such as years since last promotion and distance from home. That will become very important in determining the conclusion. The age of employees varies between 18 to 60, and majority of employees have worked with less than 3 different companies. Also, the majority of employees work less than 8 years with current company. For our analysis, I did at the significance level of 5% with a robust student t-test. I found 5 continuous features only associated with attrition, and 3 ordinal features associated with attrition as well. On average, the daily rate, the numbers of years at the company, the number of years in the current role, the number of years since last promotion, the number of years with current manager, etc. All of which are actually had, considering their scores of employees had a turnover were very low. For other features, the differences are not significant, so they were not part of the analysis. As you can see here, with the attritions of no, in orange pinkish with bluish as yes, average of years with current managers and job level and stock option level, combined with average of environment satisfaction, became very important variables. And the 4 category variable features that were associated with attrition were: more the job role is important, the turnover is low, single employees turnover significantly often, and the employees who work in overtime turnover often as well. Based on Pearce coefficient, we have the number of years at the company since the last promotion, at the current job with the current manager, and working are positively correlated. No redundancy, since correlation was 0.9. The other features were not correlated. The sample size was the sample size was small, and the number of features were large. Therefore, to avoid overfitting, we use feature search selection algorithm to select the most important features. As you can see towards the right, job level, years with current manager, years in current role, etc. From 29 features, only 12 features were selected as the most important, and we computed 4 algorithms, which are naive Bayes, k-nearest, KNN, C5.0, and random forest. 10 cross validations were used as well. The conclusion from all the analysis using such models was that the top 3 reasons for the employees' turnovers are: employees with low job levels seem to turn over often after accumulating a few years of experience. They possibly turn over for better positions and conditions elsewhere, especially the young and single ones. And number of years with the same manager also led to involuntary turnover, and number of years in the same role increases the chance of attrition as well. Younger single employees prefer to experiment different roles for better opportunities elsewhere. Secondly, the other part was to predicting the salary. The distribution of the employee salary was skewed between 1,232 all the way up to almost 20,000. 50% of employees have a salary less than 5,200 per month, and on average, employees earn 7,000 per month. Employees in the salary department earned a higher salary significantly than others, and employees in the marketing field earned significantly higher salaries as well. Their job titles were important as well, such as directors and managerial, had a very less rate of attrition. And the income increased by aged, job level, total working years, and the number of years in the same company and current role since last promotion and with current manager as well. Surprisingly, the job satisfaction and education level had no apparent association with income. The sample size was similar to how it was with attrition. Used random forest got a result of RMSE of 752.69, which is significant in that we remove the in that the algorithm of random forest seems to be the most adequate to predict the monthly income, as was shown in the first table, though we did use generalized linear models and support vector machine as well. Overall, the conclusion of the study was that the top 3 features which affected the monthly income were: the department where the employees who work in sales department have higher salary, and the number of years since the last promotion, as well as the number of companies the employees worked with. Thank you very much for your time.